There are 3 things I see people not do enough when I watch Twitch streams for Doom or YouTube videos that if people started doing right now, they would die less, especially on Ultra Nightmare. Money back guarantee. My name's Austin. Let's dive right in. So for this first step, I am going to rush through the arena without using anything, and I will see if you can maybe figure out what I'm leaving out. So, you can still have a good result without using these things. However, you're really crippling yourself and not giving the true power of the Slayer a chance. Now, I'm not going to tell you what they are just yet. I'm going to start introducing them one by one into this video. First, we're going to go show the first thing, and then add in the second, and then the third. What do you think they could be? Leave a comment below with your guesses, and then after the video, when you finish watching it, go back and see, edit your comment, and let me know if you were right. Now, as you see, one thing you want to keep in mind, let me think here how I want to approach this. I will give you a little free hint. When you have the power upgrade in your suit, that haste right there, you have to think of it as a healing item. Watch this. Oh no, I got hit. What am I going to do? I got to go get some health. All right, so you run up, grab it, and you're back to normal, and you have fast fire and all that sort of thing. But that's not one of the tips we have. That's just a little free bonus that kind of fit in with the video that I'm making, so it works. Well, hello, Knight. Got him with the instant siege. If you'd like a video about that, we can talk about that as well. What I'm doing now, like I said, is just finishing these off. Kind of being a little risky about myself. And kind of going really, really quickly, just for the fun of it. And now you also want to make sure you're using optimal weapon rotations, which I'm kind of not doing here, but that's okay. Boom, nailed him on the way down. All right, so let's take a look at the very first thing that I'm going to be adding to this arena. The first thing I'm going to be showing off today is Stun Bomb. You get it as early as map 2, and it's so useful, but because it's not in the typical weapon rotation for people in the later game, they tend to forget about it. Well, let's just look at it real quick. When you upgrade it, it recharges faster, increases the size of the detonation, they stay stunned for longer, and they have a secondary stun. So I'm going to run through this arena once, talking about Stun Bomb, its usefulness, its utility, and show you just how it makes things easier. Revenant is stunned, right there. Perfect opportunity. And of course, when it's mastered, look how fast it comes back. You want to use this mostly on big enemies. Say, for example, Knights, Mancubi, that sort of thing. You know, right now it's just a bunch of small ones, but as this arena waves through, we will see more and more as we go. So let's go ahead and work on killing some enemies. Notice too, you never stop moving. There's a Knight. I went ahead and took him out the old way. So we'll stun those imps up here. Take a look at this. Perfect. Stun Bomb is also very useful on the shield guys that possess soldiers because they really, really hurt if you get up close. So watch this. So we'll go to Stun Bomb and Imp, go ahead and chainsaw him, get out of the way right after that, and go right back into the battle again. Stun Bomb's already back because it's mastered. Of course, this is not that fast if it's not mastered, but still, nonetheless, look how useful this is. On my runs, when I do no upgrades or no weapon upgrades, it is so sorely missed. Like recently, I did a no weapon upgrade Ultra Nightmare run. I didn't have Stun Bomb or any of this stuff. It's so useful. Just look. Look, okay, so there's a Mancubus too. That Imp is not bothering me while the Mancubus is there. Holy crap. Look how smooth it goes. This is all I'm doing. This is all I'm doing. I'm just simply using Stun Bomb. I am not using any of these other tactics I'm about to talk about today. I intentionally left those off just to see if you maybe catch them. So, well, that was really bad. That's something you want to avoid. You don't want to rocket yourself in the face. So that arena's done. Let's check out number 2. Remember, stun those enemies. If you need to, put all of these things right on your desk. I mean, have post-it notes say stun and then blank blank what I'm about to talk about next. It is so important, and I guarantee it will help you out so much. Tip number 2, use more holograms, especially once you get your equipment system mastered. You have more charges, further decrease the charge duration of that, and your equipment power, when it's mastered, takes your holograms from 5 seconds to 8, unless they die, and they do a little bit of damage too. So I'm going to go into battle now using the holograms and the Stun Bomb. We're going to pair them up and see how they work together. Now, one thing that's very important about holograms to know is that especially in big, congested, crowded arenas like this, it works really well if you just spam them as soon as they recharge, if you have this rune set on. And the reason why is it can really screw with the AI. Once we get further on in the arena, I'll give you a much better example. of how that works and what it looks like. Now, I'm not really doing the greatest thing here. Getting kind of sidetracked. Oh, there's a stun. Instant siege, that's something else we can talk about if you'd like. But notice, the way this game works and the token system means, well, without getting too much into detail of that, the enemies have a certain amount of tokens that they can pull and attack with. And we are distracting them with the holograms, which is nice, and that token number changes. Now, that's not exactly related to holograms, but it's kind of nice to know, just a little tidbit of information. I want you to take a look right now. I'm continually spamming these holograms as soon as they recover. Look at some of the enemies around the arena. They seem stuck. They seem dumbfounded, like they don't know what's going on. This is because the way the hologram works, they change their state to go from looking to me to looking for the hologram. Now keep in mind, for Pinkies and Knights, sometimes this takes an extra second for them to catch on, so don't think that you can just drop the hologram and run from them. Now, something I want to look here for. Look at the soldier. Well, I took a hit for him. I need to look around this room, and we're going to try to find something. See the soldier? Look at this. I'm right up in his face. Look what the hologram has done. I can see him right here. He's doing nothing to me. I have completely broken his AI and face. Let's take a look around the arena and see if we can find an imp on a column, because they worked very well with that too. I've intentionally left them behind to do that. Alright, look, I found him. I'm right under him. He is doing nothing to me. I have broken his AI with the holo spam. And yes, like I said, it's not the most tactical way to use it, but look, I'm touching the imp. He is not even caring I'm here. Now, there have been instances, especially in Laz, where people have thought that their game has soft-locked, which it could, yes, but the imp is just hiding on a column. Look, he does nothing. I can shoot him. Nothing. He flinches. Nothing happens. His AI is broken. Now, there's one more thing, like I said, that I've intentionally left out. I wanted to see if you could pick up on it, and I'm going to show you tip number 3 right now. Finally, the BFG. See, a lot of people don't use it because they either forget about it or they feel like they're not going to have enough for the next arena. So be sure to check below in the description for a list of every Megahealth and every BFG cell in the game, including this one, which we need considering we have 1 health and 0 armor. So we'll just grab it like that. Alright, let's do the arena and let's take a look at the BFG. Keep in mind, ammo boost 2. Hopefully you have it mastered by the time you get it. It's very OP. Let's put everything we've learned together in the video, spamming holos, keeping that stun going, not missing the revenant, of course, and keeping it going. Always look out. When you get a BFG blast, shoot one, send it. Just send it across, and you'll be able to pick up another. Sometimes you'll be luckier than others. Other times, well, it really just depends, honestly. What I'm doing is I'm keeping those holos going. I'm keeping the stuns. Remember, well, that was a pretty bad stun either way. Keep the holos rolling. BFG across the arena. As you send it, follow your cell. Now, of course, if you want to go to the next arena, I would recommend having something available, but I'm just illustrating just the power of this gun right here. Look at this. You can clear out arenas like nothing. Oh, we got another one. Look, perfect. Look how lucky we're getting. Keeping the holos down, not even really getting a chance to stun much, and for good measure, let's just not chainsaw Incubus. I don't have enough of that left. That was a really bad idea. Always watch out for that. That's actually killed me on an Ultra Nightmare run before, where, look at this, look at the parkour there, where I think that I have enough chainsaw fuel to do something, but I don't. Really, really a bad idea. Look, holo spam. Told you it works. There it is, and we're done. Now, of course, like I said, you can pick up the one in this arena. You wouldn't want to use all of those if you want to go into the next arena outside of a demonstration video. And you also probably want to grab the power-up. Forgot about that, too. So which of these tips helped you the most? Leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch if you want to have a teaching session live on Twitch and ask me questions there. Be sure to check out my other videos for tips and tricks for Doom to get ready for Doom Eternal the best you can. I'm Alston. Thank you for watching.